Today we celebrate Juneteenth, the day in 1865 when slaves in Galveston, Texas learned they'd been freed after the Civil War and 2 years after President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. For many, it is a solemn day of remembrance and a chance to look back. Sheba Turk introduces us to two women who are not just looking back, but reflecting on what lies ahead.
Yes, it's a really beautiful story of how they became activists. Although these were impressive ladies, were already leaders in their classes and their schools. A controversial decision by their school board thrust them into the role of activists. We sit down with them to reflect on the experience and how it changed lives.
Some days were hard. Some days I did cry.
Genesis Kikoa recalls what it was like when she and her friend Brooklyn Anderson, high school seniors at the time, decided to take on the Temecula Valley Unified School District and their ban on critical race theory.
In my mind, they're trying to get rid of the discussion of racism and the discussion of race.
Both girls believe they actually needed more dialogue, not less.
Experiencing being called the N-word, being called blackie, having your hair touched, and those things tear down your self-esteem. The discussion has to happen so that those students no longer feel uncomfortable.
Dion, that's your first point.
But in 2023, at the height of the debate, things got uncomfortable for everyone. The conservative majority on the school board made its goal clear, stating in a resolution that they hope to, quote, uplift and unite students by not imposing the responsibility of historical transgressions of the past, end quote, and many agreed.
Thank you for exposing evil when you found it. Maintain the courage of your convictions.
But I can tell you now that you have more support than you'll ever know.
Because we care and we will be heard. They will hear us today.
And while it would have been easier to sit on the sidelines, Anderson and Kikoa stepped right into the center of the debate, organizing a walkout with students from several schools.
Me and Brooklyn had to fight people 3 times our age. I was just willing to say what I needed to say and do what I needed to do to stand up for what was right.
But the fight came at a cost.
It did embolden racists. Disrespect was coming online because grown men weren't comfortable coming up to me and Brooklyn in person. They're more comfortable attacking us like behind a screen.
And the attacks weren't limited to online interactions. They say they were followed, confronted, and intimidated.
That's what shocked me the most about this community, is seeing the truth that they don't view black teenagers as children, but aggressors. They'll put us on the internet, they'll berate us, berate our families.
One incident caught on camera went viral, showing an argument between a grown man and a child. The moment so heated, Pastor Brian Hawkins felt the need to step in.
All I saw was this gentleman standing over a young child. And when I went over to that area and I tried to be a bridge to, break down walls, I'm just reminding this adult that this is a child that you're standing in front of. Have some understanding that, this is a kid.
But even with all they endured, both Brooklyn and Genesis say it is nothing compared to what their ancestors faced.
My great-great-grandmother was a sharecropper. Like, she had to pick cotton as a child just to make money for her and her family.
I think we have come far. I think we have a lot more to go, though.
Pastor Brian agrees, but he says we cannot move forward as a country until we reckon with the past.
I think America needs therapy, and I think America really needs to sit on the couch. It needs to really be brutally honest about its history. It needs to have a real dialogue, a real conversation.
And while the decision to block critical race theory in classes remains in place while the fight continues in court, School Board President Joseph Komorowski is set to lose his seat according to the latest results in the recall election. So we'll see if that will change what's being taught in the classrooms. But it's a very interesting battle that, as we know, people are very heated on both sides. Those who want to see black history and history taught in schools, and those who say that this is an infringement on other students' rights.
We're seeing it play out across the country, right? I think the last interview that you did when he said America needs to sit on the therapist couch.
Yes.
I couldn't agree more.
Exactly. Couldn't be better worded. We all need some therapy.